The unsent message. I typed the message to Celine at 1:04 a.m. My thumb hovered over the screen, the cursor blinking like a frantic heartbeat. I read the words 3 times, checking for any hint of the desperation I felt. Then, I closed the chat without sending it. Some things are better left in the dark. It wasn't a dramatic confession, just an apology I never had the courage to voice while she was still around. I let the phone drop onto my chest, the weight of it feeling like a stone. Some words feel heavier than silence, and tonight, the silence was deafening. The next morning at school, everything felt normal, too normal. The laughter in the hallways sounded canned, and the sunlight through the windows felt artificial. I moved through the corridors like a ghost, feeling as though something had already ended without bothering to tell me. During lunch, my pocket vibrated with a sharp, insistent buzz. I pulled the phone out, expecting a news alert or a spam email. Instead, it was the same chat window. The message I had left in the draft box was gone. Below it, a small gray word appeared: delivered. I hadn't sent it. I was sure of it. I remembered the exact moment I closed the app. My hands went cold, a physical chill spreading from my fingertips up my arms. I stared at the screen, waiting for it to be a glitch, a cruel trick of the network. The reply came minutes later, while I was still standing frozen in the middle of the quad. It was short, calm, final. The vibration felt like an electric shock. I didn't want to look, but my eyes were drawn to the screen by a terrifying, magnetic force. The message contained details I had never shared. Celine wrote about the thoughts I barely admitted to myself in the dead of night, the secret fears, the hidden shames. It was as if the phone wasn't just receiving data, but bleeding my own soul back at me. I ran to find her after the final bell. I burst into her old classroom, gasping for air, but the room was still. Her seat was empty, the wood polished and cold. A passing teacher looked at me with pity, reminding me of what I already knew. Celine had transferred months ago. No one had heard from her since. That night, the room felt smaller, the shadows thicker. I placed the phone on the nightstand, promising myself I wouldn't touch it. But the screen flickered to life on its own. The chat updated again. 3 small dots appeared, dancing rhythmically as something typed. "You didn't send it because you knew," the screen read. I watched as the final sentence carved itself into the digital void. Some messages aren't meant for the living. I looked at the dark glass, and for a second, I saw more than just my own reflection looking back.